Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited because I finally finished making all of my handmade Christmas gifts. So I started back in September. I wanted to just hand make basically every single one of my Christmas gifts this year. There are a few that I went out and bought, but for the most part, like 96% of my gifts this year are handmade. Also, today I just finished this skirt that I made. I have to show it off because it feels so beautiful. It's this long skirt. I made it from a bed sheet, and guess what? It literally has pockets. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay. I have a huge stack of gifts right next to me, so let's get started. If you are family, please obviously don't watch this because your gift's going to be in here. And if you watch it, then surprise! And act surprised when you open your gift as well. Most of the items that I made are sewing, but I did a little bit in wood burning as well. I did some paintings, and then I also did a little bit of clay for ornaments. So sewing is my biggest one, so let's leave that for last. Let's start off with clay. For all the grandparents and great-grandparents, I made a bunch of ornaments. And they're of my daughter's foot because this is her first Christmas. Easy gift for grandparents, relatives when you have a baby. I feel like baby's first whatever event, it kind of makes it easy. You can, get a picture of your baby, something like this where it's sentimental. This literally took, maybe 5 minutes at most, and then I just painted a little reindeer on it. So I thought that was a really cute touch. And I got these from Hobby Lobby and they were 50% off, $1.99 each, so half off of that. Super cheap gift, cute, sentimental, we love it. Next, I'm gonna show off, so I made these little busy books for the car. These are for my little cousins. He's 1 year old and then she will be 7 months, 8 months, I'm not sure. So they're super little. This is like super cute, super easy gift. Literally all I did was sew the felt pages together and then I super glued each page. So it's all like a little activity. And if you look online, I just looked on Pinterest, and there's so many different like ideas and stuff. So a little bit of Velcro. We got flips. A little bit more of like touchy-feely. Ribbon. More ribbon. And then a little Velcro flip. So that was this one. And then this one. Little ribbons. These ones are also Velcro. Little teeth. That guy's crazy. A pull apart snake. Some carrot touchy-feelies. And then also a flip up as well on this guy. The next, let's say, category is wood burning. I wanted to actually do this last year, but I was a little intimidating and I was nervous that it wasn't gonna look good. But this year, because I'm like, okay, I want everything to be handmade, I'm just gonna do it, So I bought the kit, and actually, not that hard. It's a little scary because, you're burning wood. It smells really good. It smells like a campfire, but if you're inside doing this, it smells like a fire. You're burning wood, it's hot. I also have my baby around, like it's a little scary, but it turned out well. So I made little coasters. Oops, flip those around. Coasters. I got cutting boards and then burned some designs. So this one is a little flower side piece. Again, this is from Hobby Lobby, and they have pretty good deals, and the wood stuff was also 50% off. So I want to say this board was like $8.99, so half off of that. Crazy. And then it's freaking personalized, customized. That's awesome. So I did that cutting board, and then I did this cutting board. This one has olives on it. I don't know if you really can tell that they're olives, but it's what it's supposed to be. I really love the cutting boards, and I'm definitely gonna be doing more like wood burning for other gifts. It just looks so professional and so like personalized and nice and expensive when it's really not. The next category is painting. One of them. How gorgeous. I think it turned out really awesome. And this is my other dog painting I did. So I did those paintings. And don't mind that my baby's here watching me film, so if there's noises and movement, then that's who it is. But again, I got these canvases from Hobby Lobby, 50% off. This came in a bundle, so these canvases together, I want to say were like $3. And then I already have all my paints here at home, so we saved a lot of money this year. Now let's go into the sewing category. I did a lot of sewing. I made a bunch of scrunchies. And to level them up, make them a little bit more, let's just say cooler, I added zippers. Let's see, let's show you real close. A zipper. So then you can put, you know, like money in there, keys, whatever, and then, you know, it's on you at all times. So I made a bunch of zippered scrunchies. Now, scrunchies don't use that much fabric, so I just used whatever fabric I had at home. I did go out and buy a bundle of zippers, and then I also ran to the thrift store and I got a bunch of cheap zippers as well. Really all I spent were zippers on these. Okay, next thing I made were these little frog warmers. They have rice inside. So I bought a quilt from the thrift store and it came with pillow shams. So I took the pillows and made them into these little frogs. I have to show you. So obviously this is the quilted side. And then I have a bunch of these kitchen towels that I did use on the back side, and then filled it up with rice. Just a small bag, it was like $1 for those little small bags. Fill it up. Now you can microwave them, use them as like a heat pad, you know what I mean? For my mom, I made her this quilted, let me back up a little, quilted jacket. My first time making one. I've seen so many videos of people upcycling a quilt into a jacket. I love them so freaking much, but I was so nervous because listen, I'm not that good at sewing clothes. When it comes to clothes, I kind of just want to wing it, but I need to start working on math, measurements, like I need to start making things specific. But I did kind of wing this jacket and it turned out pretty good. And obviously this is the same quilt from those frog heating pads. It's so, I love it so much. Even this bottom, literally this bottom edge, I added in this bias from the original quilt. Like I put in the work, let's just say. For my sister, once again, if you have a new baby, you can kind of implement that a little, you know what I mean? So this is for my sister. I just sewed on, I want it to be like patchwork. So I thrifted this sweatshirt as well as this, which used to be a table mat. I think that's what they're called. And added in Tita because she is newly a Tita. How cute. And then for my brother, same kind of vibes. Tito. And then I added a big star in the back. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I thrifted this as well. And then this, the gray, actually was sweatpants that I had a long time ago. Like I've literally had those sweatpants for the longest time. I didn't know what to do with them. And now I have. Now I'm done with them. For my brother-in-law, I made him a little fish pouch. How freaking cute is this? With a little drawstring. Oops. I'm definitely gonna make more of these for gifts in the future because, are you kidding me? And then you can also customize them, obviously. Use an old jean right here. And then like I had a shiny fabric, nice red. The inside was like an old black t-shirt. So you can really like change these up, change the size, the colors, the patterns. I love this. This was so cute. I'm super excited about these pieces that I made. For my nieces, I made little crowns. So I added their name. And then it's also reversible, of course. And then just a little tie to go like that. But how freaking cute is that? Here's this one. Reversible, of course. There's the little tie. These were actually my first gifts that I made back in September. Then I made these cute little tree pillows. It's a good little filler gift, I feel like, because it's super easy to make. These ones I just found on TikTok. I kept seeing them and I'm like, these are so freaking cute. I love how they're 3D. So I made 2 of those. This one. So this is fabric that I just have had for a long time and I didn't know what to do with it. And then let me show you. It's an egg apron. You can't really quite tell, but so of course you tie it, right? And then just add your eggs in the little packets. How cute is that? If you have any friends or family who have chickens, this is such a cute and super easy gift idea. Okay, for my dad, I made him these Christmas pants. This, I thrifted this fabric. It actually originally is a tablecloth. My dad wears natural fabrics, so it was actually kind of hard to find like a big, I was looking for either like a bed sheet or maybe a blanket that's 100% cotton, but I was having a tough time till I came across this tablecloth, which happened to be 100% cotton, and it's Christmas themed, so I thought that was a cute fabric for the season, of course. And it was only $7, so that's pretty dope. There was tinsel literally all throughout. I had to go in individually and get all that tinsel out, but they turned out super cute and super comfy. Lastly, I want to show, so I actually made this originally for my sister, but I don't know who I'm going to give it to or if I'm going to give it to anybody, but I just wanted to show it because I made it within all these Christmas gifts. I don't know if I'm going to give it because I don't know if I really like it. I made this little goose, it's supposed to be a goose purse. It's kind of imperfect. I added a little red bow for his neck, like a necklace. But he's a little wonky. And I wish the zipper was the other way. It's fine. But cute little like bag, purse. Maybe I can work with it because I think this is still a really cute. Still really cute, but we'll see. Anyway, those are all of the gifts I made. I can't believe I'm already done. Today is literally December 10th, so I've got quite some time to spare, which I'm so happy about. In total, for all these gifts, I calculated that I spent just a bit above $100 for everybody. That's pretty good because usually we'll be spending a couple $100 at least for Christmas. So the fact that we bumped it down to just 100, just a hair above 100, is crazy and a great accomplishment. And I'm really happy too that I was able to upcycle a lot of the gifts through sewing. So good on the environment part of it. yeah, I'm actually feeling excited for Christmas this year, which is awesome. I feel like there's this weird period in your life, or at least this is my experience, when you're getting like, you know, that 18 to early 20s-ish stage where, let's be honest, you don't really have much money at that time, but you are an adult, so you want to gift good gifts, but it's expensive, especially nowadays. So I'm actually excited to give these gifts because I feel like they will be appreciated, and I also get to know I didn't have to spend a fortune for everything for everyone. So I just hope that I gave you good ideas on gifts that you can make for Christmas. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas.